Good, happy Sunday morning, March 21, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's begin. First up, let's take a look at your COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire. Let's take a look at those right now. And here is a look at those COVID-19 numbers for all of you right now. There are 80,316 number of people in New Hampshire tested positive for COVID-19. There are 1,217 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And there are 63 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that's a look at your COVID-19 numbers here in New Hampshire. Thousands of teachers vaccinated through district-run clinics. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Home runs, homecomings, and good old-fashioned home cooking. The best things in life start with home. From finding the home of your dreams to selling a home you've outgrown, the trusted professionals at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate are here to help. Expect better. Start by calling or contacting Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, the Massiello Group, www.massiello.com, 800-741-1540.
Thousands of teachers continue to get vaccinated this weekend as Phase 2A rolls on in New Hampshire. Districts are running their own clinics in what's become a collaboration between schools, first responders, and volunteers.
A busy weekend at the Winnicott High School gym. Over 2 days, 900 people from 8 schools are receiving their first shot.
It was a quick 2-week, let's put this together, let's get it done. We've got 17 of our own off-duty people here today. So it's been a huge team effort.
As of Monday, the superintendent says all schools in the district are offering in-person learning 5 days a week. The vaccine is a game changer.
It's the best week in 12 months. And teachers just want to increase their connection and their relationship with kids. So it means the world.
Bedford is vaccinating 550 of its 800 staff members Saturday. Many teachers already got a shot, either qualifying under an earlier phase or finding appointments on their own.
I'm seeing a huge collective sigh of relief from our staff. They are just beaming when they walk in the door. They're just very excited to get this vaccine in their arms. And so for us, it's a big win.
Londonderry scheduled 540 employees over 5-minute increments. Officials hope this will lead to more in-person learning in the coming weeks.
Obviously, it's about peace of mind. A lot of people have been working very hard and really making some sacrifices to make sure that we remain in person to the greatest degree possible.
There were other districts that held their own clinics today as well, and everyone getting a shot this weekend will be back for their second on April 17th, and they'll be fully vaccinated when they return from April break.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Asian American and Pacific Islanders Granite State organize against anti-Asian racism. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Home team, home cooking, and the joy of being homeward bound. The best things in life start with home. And there's no one more trusted than Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate to help move into the right home or move on from your current home. Expect better. Start by calling or contacting Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, the Massiello Group, www.massiello.com, 800-741-1540.
That rally will take place here at the State House tomorrow afternoon. Organizers say New Hampshire is not immune to the surge in racism against Asian Americans, and they say now is the time to act and end it. Members of the Chinese Culture Society of Greater Nashua gathered along Daniel Webster Highway on Saturday to raise awareness about recent racial attacks against Asian Americans across the country.
There's more discrimination against Asian, particular Chinese people, and to the point that it's very worrisome and it started to fear for our safety.
What really makes us concerned this year, it is those unreasonable criminal attack, and for this whole community, we're more worried than ever before.
With signs in hand, they're on a mission to spread love and to ask for support from their neighbors.
We are all part of this community. We work together. We live together. This is our homeland.
We are here. We are part of America, right? We are Americans.
It's not just anti-Asian. It's any type of racist, any type of hate crime.
The New Hampshire Asian American Pacific Islander Caucus of the New Hampshire Democratic Party is also raising awareness.
Stop AAPI Hate has documented almost 4,000 incidents just in the past year, which is more than usual.
The group will host a rally at the State House tomorrow. It joins a series of Stop the Hate rallies in other cities.
Unless we speak up and say that we will not tolerate you doing this kind of stuff, I think it will just get worse.
That rally will take place tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at the State House. It is open to the public. Reporting in Concord, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Situation worsens at U.S.-Mexico border. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
New details tonight on the worsening situation at our southern border.
Sorry about that, from ABC News, not WMUR. Sorry about that one.
U.S. authorities seen here deporting migrants, many of them families with young children, to Mexico. More than 5,000 unaccompanied minors now being held, facilities overwhelmed. ABC's national correspondent Matt Gutman in El Paso tonight.
Tonight, those new images capturing the heartbreak of migrants, many of them with children in their arms, deported to Mexico by U.S. officials at the southern border, with some saying they weren't told where they'd be taken. This mother from Honduras had hoped to reunite with her children's father in the U.S. She says, I only asked the U.S. government to give me one opportunity because my girl doesn't know her father. Ruben Garcia runs one of the largest migrant shelters in the U.S.
The vast majority of them are still being expelled back to Mexico.
The Biden administration now urging migrants not to come, but is facing mounting criticism for its handling of this surge.
This is the tip of the iceberg right here. The Biden administration needs to begin to step up and respond to this growing challenge.
And while DHS says it's turning back single adult males in most families, ABC News has learned there are now over 5,000 unaccompanied children and teens in Border Patrol custody. That's a spike of 65% in just 2 weeks. It's an all-time record, and one Border Patrol facility for children and teens is at a shocking 1,550% capacity. Biden says his administration is scrambling to find space for them.
We will have, I believe, by the next month, enough of those beds to take care of these children.
At Garcia's shelter, Annunciation House, a busload of migrants from Haiti has just arrived. Adults wearing those ankle bracelets. Children playing with donated toys. And the sobs of a pregnant mother separated from her husband, who's detained by Border Patrol, fill the room. Garcia is worried about the wave of migrants to come.
I foresee that it could become something that we've never seen before, just in the sheer numbers.
And we're hearing more of those alarming predictions. We have Matt Gutman tonight from El Paso. And Matt, you reported there are over 5,000 unaccompanied minors in Border Patrol facilities now. These children are waiting to be transferred to longer-term sites. So what's causing this bottleneck?
And with their being held in those Border Patrol facilities much longer than the legal limit, they are waiting because they anticipate being picked up by government officials who are supposed to take them to facilities specifically designed for children. The problem is the government can't create beds in those facilities fast enough, and there is rising concern among officials for those children's safety. Whit.
All right, Matt Gutman with that developing situation. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And thank you for joining us for this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday and see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.